When I worked as a full-time employee, I used to go to my boss every once in a while or maybe once a year and say, hey, I've been working here for a while, so it's about time that you give me a raise. And that used to sometimes work, it means that they actually knew that I bring more value to them compared to what they were paying to me. But now when I kind of run my own business and I'm considering hiring other people, and I actually manage other people at the startup that I'm consulting with, I kind of have to think about what's the good reason to give an employee a raise, right? Because the reason I've been working here for a while, it's time for a regular raise, it actually doesn't make any sense, because the fact that you've been working here for a while doesn't necessarily mean that you're bringing more value to the company. And if you'll be just getting a raise while your, let's say, productivity doesn't improve or the value that you add doesn't improve, then after a while we'll say, hey, I can bring somebody else that can bring the same value as you for what you got like 5 years ago. So that doesn't make any sense, just giving an employee a raise just because some time has passed and they deserve it. So why am I thinking about this today? Because one of the employees that I manage, I have to think, or I'm trying at least to think about some kind of a way to communicate to her what is the plan that I want her to achieve and at what points I'm gonna give her a raise depending on the value that she brings to the company. Now, I think it's pretty unique to be transparent about when the next raise is going to come and what are the criteria for this raise. You have to deliver something in order to get that raise, and not just because a few months have passed. But if your boss doesn't provide you with this kind of a plan, I think it's actually your responsibility to think about this and actually communicate your value and why you should be getting more money. So basically, it's just like value pricing. When you're doing value pricing as a freelancer, you have to communicate why you bring that much value that is worth the money that you're charging. So as an employee, what I would try to think, and I'm actually trying to think this right now in regarding to the plan, is what we should do that would bring more value, create more value to the company. So let me give you a few examples. If there is something that she could do that will eliminate or save developers' time, which is also, money, then that actually saves the company some money. So for example, if she improves her Webflow skills, which means that developers have to work less on the front-end design of the product, that actually saves the company some money. So that's something that she could do that actually increases her value. If she will be, let's say, so good, or her design skills improve in a way that requires less meeting with me and I'm expensive to the company, that also something that saves the company some money. And so I'm trying to think about criteria that really, productivity that we can actually measure in money. And once she delivers on that, I think that we can easily tell her, all right, you achieved this goal or this metric, now this is worth a salary raise of this kind. And so I encourage you to think and not just go to your clients or your boss, hey, I need a raise because I deserve it, but rather really take the time to research, think, and explain how the progress that you've made over the last few months have really increased the value that you're providing to them, and therefore it's worth more money. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about today. It was actually not a very productive day because sadly my grandmother is in the hospital and I've been wasting, it's the hospital where I'm leaving right now, and I've been spending most of the day here with her. Hopefully she's gonna feel better and get out in a few days, but until then I'll probably have to spend some time here. Anyway, the next 2 days are holiday Sukkot here in Israel, so I probably won't be vlogging. Hope your day is great, and I will catch you next week.